Hi everyone, it is me Sammy and welcome back to Project Pan 2026. In this video we're going to be doing a full run through of our current live products. We're going to be seeing the progress, giving them away and marking up where we're at after the last month's usage. And then at the end of this video I'm also going to be selecting about 30 lip products from my collection to start using in my next lip project pan, which I'm so excited about. So if you do enjoy the video guys, please don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. Also consider subscribing down below if you haven't already. It means a lot to me. And without further ado, let's dive into it. So we ended our last update with 29 live products. We currently have 30 products in this container, so I'm going to explain why a bit later on, but let's run through all of the skincare bits and pieces first and see where we're at. Let's start with our hair care product actually, and this is the Bedhead Some Like It Hot Heat Protection Spray, and this is now an empty, guys, so we have finally finished this. I have 2 heat protection sprays in my collection currently that I can choose from to use. I'm not going to roll them into Project Pan though, because I'm trying to keep my hair bits and pieces in a little separate category now. So we have this as an empty, which I'm so proud of, but we're not going to be rolling in any other hair care products into this Project Pan. Then for our cleansers, we have our Drunk Elephant Slay Makeup Melting Butter Cleanser. This was brand new and it was the first time that I've used it this month, and I have to say I absolutely love it. It was phenomenal at melting the makeup. It worked really beautifully. This was a whole pot last month and this is where we're at now. So I have a sneaky suspicion that we might actually be able to pan this fully by the next update, potentially. Yeah, really like this. I think it's beautiful. Quite a good contender for the Elemis. The Elemis just beats it in my opinion for cleansing balms, but this is a very close second. I really have enjoyed using this. Then we have our CeraVe Blemish Control Cleanser for blemish prone skin. I have absolutely adored using this. This is now 166 grams, which means we've used 20 grams of products this month, which makes me feel like if we're working out averages for months, I reckon we will definitely be able to pan this by the end of the year. Then we have our Origins Mega Mushroom Relief and Resilience Soothing Treatment. Absolutely love this toner. It is so good. And this is now 134 grams, which means I've used 27 grams of product this month. We've then got our Pixi Detoxify Depuffing Eye Patches. This is now 90 grams, which means I've used 6 grams of product this month, which I think was 2 or 3 pairs, I believe. 2 or 3 pairs of eye patches that I've used this month. We do not have many left in here at all. We're doing really well. So my gut's telling me that this probably won't last until the end of the summer. Next is the Pixi Roll-On Detoxify Serum. This is now 30 grams, which means I've used 2 grams of product this month. We don't really need a lot of this. It's a beautiful serum and it's on the rollables as well. So I find that I don't need to use a lot of this for it to be effective. I love how this makes my under eye sort of depuffed, and it's so cooling with the application. It feels really nice on the under eye, so yeah, I've been really enjoying using this as well. For our serum in Project Pan, I've got the Esper Optimal Skin Pro Serum, and we are really close to finishing this. Let me mark it up and then I'll show you the progress. This is where we're at now. I definitely feel like this could be an empty next month because I've been absolutely loving wearing this. Esper is just phenomenal at making you feel like you're at a spa. Like, that's why I love that they've got spa in their name. But they honestly, they smell incredible. They feel luxurious. I always love Esper and also Elemis for that kind of spa feeling, like when I want to feel like I'm treating myself and it's a luxurious skincare routine. Esper and Elemis are probably my go-tos for that kind of spa feeling. We then have my mini L'Occitane moisturizer, and this is now an empty. There was only 8 mils of product in here to use to begin with, and I have used the entire 8 mils in this month. And yeah, got a cute little empty pot there. This container is so adorable though. I loved having this on like my bathroom side. Like, it just looked appealing and looked so adorable. And then the sad news for this month was the finishing of my Murad Retinol Youth Renewal Night Cream. I have loved this for so long. I am so sad to see this go because it is a pricey night cream, and I'll be honest, if I can, or if I can get it for like birthdays or Christmases or something, this is 100% coming back into my collection because I've absolutely adored using it. Like, I really like it. What I do also want to try though is potentially trying some other retinol night creams and see if it's the retinol ingredients in there that I loved so much, or whether it is this Murad one that I adore. So I've got a a few more night creams in my collection to use up first, but then I feel like when I am in a position to be able to explore night creams again, I'm going to go for a more budget-friendly retinol night cream and see how I get on with it, and then also compare that to the Murad and then see if Murad will come back. But I adored this. It made my skin feel so buttery smooth and plump, and the next morning when I woke up I felt like I didn't even have to moisturize. It was so lovely on the skin, and very, very sad to see this go. And then because I finished that not long after the last update, I have been using another night cream in its place, and this is the Ren Clean Skincare Ever Calm Overnight Recovery Balm, and I've actually finished this now as well. This is why there was 30 products in here instead of the 29, because I used an additional product after panning the Murad product. So this is the Ren Ever Calm Overnight Recovery Balm. This was brand new when I opened it, and there was 5 mils of product in here, so I've used 5 mils of this month. So yeah, thoughts on this one. It was kind of strange for me to use, where I use cleansing balms so regularly, to have a similar consistency but something that I left on my skin felt strange to me. Like when I was applying it felt strange. It did sink in nicely to the skin, and it did make my skin feel really nice the next day overnight, but it didn't blow my socks off or like really impact me in a way like the Murad one did. And yeah, it was nice to use, but I wouldn't run to repurchase this one personally. And then for body lotions, I've got the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream that I've been using. This is now 66 grams, meaning I've used 11 grams of product from this month, and this is what we're looking like in the tub. Oh gosh, this smells so incredible. I love it so much. I'm just going to continue to use this in the same way. I find that I'm reaching for this a lot less than I was reaching for the Aveeno Skin Relief Body Oil Spray, because that was so fast absorbing on the skin, and like it was the perfect post-shower moisturizer for me. Will not stop riding home about that Aveeno body oil spray because it was phenomenal. This one I find that I reach for it less, because when I'm showering I'm in such a rush afterwards to get back out. I feel like I don't tend to use body lotions, but I am trying to use it, and I feel like as it gets warmer and into the summer and I'm wearing shorts and things like that, I won't mind putting the lotion and stuff on. But yeah, we're still having some cold spells here in the UK in May at the moment, so yeah, I don't know, I feel like I just need to put in more effort with this one, definitely, to get some more use out of it and to get through the rest of the body lotions in my collection. We finally have some weight change on my Laneige Lip Glowy Balm in the scent Candy Cane. This is now 14 grams, it's gone down by 1 gram. I'm using this multiple times a day. I'm not sure how much else I can use it. I just feel like it's really long lasting and you don't need a lot. It's a really nice balm. But obviously I've been using this since sort of like October time, so I feel like this could very well stay in my collection until next Christmas, if I'm honest. And then next we have another Laneige product, and this is the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask in the scent Peppermint, and it smells like Christmas and toothpaste. It smells really, really nice. This is now 20 grams, meaning I've used 2 grams of product this month. And here's the progress in the pan. And yeah, it took me 15 months to finish my last lip sleeping mask, but that was a larger size one. So hopefully by the end of the year I can finish this. If I could finish this around Christmas time, that would be great. But we'll see. We'll just have to wait and see how I get on with this. It's too early to tell, being its first month in Project Pan. So from our skincare and hair care, we've got 4 empties in total. I'm not replacing the hair care products like I said earlier, but we do need to find a new night cream and a new moisturizer to join Project Pan. And these are the 2 that I've decided to bring in. So for our night cream, I've got the Elemis Superfood Midnight Facial Nourishing Sleep Cream. There's 15 mils of product in here, and we're going to see how long this takes us to finish in Project Pan. And then for our moisturizer, we're bringing in the Augustinus Bader The Rich Cream. Now I have 2 of these. This is a mini size, and then I have a larger bottle of this as well. So I thought I'd use up my duplicates first, and yeah, this is the moisturizer that we're going to be bringing into Project Pan now. Cannot wait to see how we get on with this. I haven't used it for the longest time. I think I did finish a bottle a very long time ago, a few years back. So I'll be really intrigued to see how I get on with this and how my skin performs with this. And yeah, that is my skincare updates done, guys. Let's dive into the makeup. Starting with my eyeshadow palettes. So these have been in my Project Pan for 2 2 months now. The first month I mainly focused on the Urban Decay Stone Vibes palette. This is absolutely stunning and this is 100% staying in my collection. I cannot get enough of it. I absolutely adore it. She is staying. Now this month I've been focusing on my Natasha Denona palette. It's what I'm wearing on my eyes right now, and as you can see, like, I got so many compliments when I was wearing this in my videos. As you can see, even on camera, like, it's very lackluster. I feel like I mean, there's a lot of kickback in the pan. I feel like even using them just a little bit, it's made quite a lot of dent in the product. They're just very lackluster on the eyes. They don't pop, they blend nicely and they feel smooth to apply, but they're just very lackluster. And it's like, if I'm wearing eyeshadow, I don't wear eyeshadow to not have some kind of something. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but let me know your thoughts, because you can see I'm wearing it right now. The center shade is the matte, that's the only matte, so I have that in my crease, and then I'm wearing this one currently on my eyelids, and the other three are sort of similar as well. They have a nice shimmer to them, but I just feel like they're a bit lackluster, and I'm not gonna lie, this isn't my favorite palette. And if I wanted this kind of look with this kind of matte shade with a shimmer on the lid or something, like, I can create this with some of the other palettes that I've already sort of decided to keep through Project Pan. So my Too Faced Natural Eyes palette, my Modern Renaissance by Anastasia Beverly Hills, and even my Urban Decay Stone Vibe palette, because that has the 4 matte shades here, and then it has these gorgeous glittery shimmers to put on the lid, and they pack a punch. So I don't think I need to keep this, so I think I'm going to be keeping this one, and we're going to be decluttering the Natasha Denona. Let me go pick 2 more palettes to try out for the next 2 months. Right, so I've selected these 2 eyeshadow palettes to bring into Project Pan for the next 2 months. So the plan over the next 2 months will be to try and use every shade in both of these palettes, and then decide whether I'm going to declutter them or keep them. I've gone for more affordable eyeshadow palettes for these 2 months to see how we get on with those and to see if there's a difference really. And we've gone for the Colourpop California Love palette, which looks a bit like this, and I thought the golds and these kind of colours would be perfect sort of going into the summer. And then also this palette, actually, it bores me to look at it. I don't reach for it all that often. I mean, it's a handy palette to have, but I just don't find myself gravitating towards it in such a colourful collection that I've got. This sort of always gets pushed to the bottom. I sort of keep it because it's got some really nice shades in it, but it's almost like, do I have these shades in other palettes? Am I just keeping it for the sake of keeping it? Let's try and use it and see how I get on with it. So the NYX Ultimate Shadow palette in Warm Neutrals and the Colourpop California Love palettes are the ones that I'm going to be using in the next 2 months. Let's start with our base products. First, I've got the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. This is now 77 grams, which means I've used 2 grams of product this month. This primer sort of confuses me. It sort of applies like a moisturizer, but I didn't really feel any difference in my skin. Like, the makeup applies nicely, but my makeup normally applies nicely with just like a moisturizing base anyway, but it's not hydrating like a moisturizer. It's really strange. It says it's a soft matte instant retouch primer. I don't see any big changes basically. Like, I do love sort of like a tacky primer. They are my favorite because I feel like they're hydrating and they're grippy. The NYX Honeydew Me Up or the Maybelline Grippy Serum, love both of those kind of primers. To have like a soft matte primer that applies like a moisturizer was a bit strange for me, but my makeup applied beautifully over it, so it's nice, but it doesn't blow my mind. It doesn't wow me. We've then got the NARS Natural Radiant Longwear Foundation in the shade Gobi. Now, I've been using less and less of this now because when I add it to my foundation like I did today, it's actually making me a bit too pale now, because I've started getting a natural tan just from where it's been so sunny in the UK. So I'm starting to get more of a natural tan, so this is actually making me paler than my skin tone now to add this into my foundation. So I'm gonna just have to use the darker foundation on its own going forward, I think. So I don't know how much use I'm gonna get out of this over the summer, but let me show you the progress so far. So you can see the difference between the last usage and this usage. I've barely used it this month. I've still been trying to use it, like having the tiniest little pump added because I mix my foundations, but even the smallest pump today has made my skin slightly paler than it needs to be right now. Then I've also got the Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation in the shade F6. This is more my actual sort of foundation colour at the moment. I've used 2 grams of product of this month, making it now 133 grams. Next is the Garnier Vitamin C Ultra UV Glow SPF 50+. You guys know I absolutely adore this stuff. It is my no makeup. I pop this onto my skin directly because it has like the little nozzle. Just squiggle it all over my face, buff it in with a makeup brush, and then I'm good to go. Pop on some brows and mascara, and that is my makeup done for the day on my no makeup days. It gives an evenness to the skin and a gorgeous healthy looking glow. Really love this. I've used 7 grams of product this month, meaning this is now only 36 grams. I'm hoping I've got enough to get me through the summer because I absolutely love wearing this. You know, on those days where it's too hot and you feel like your makeup is gonna sweat off, if you put on like a full beat glam look, this is perfect if you want your skin to have that bit more evenness and a gorgeous glow. So yeah, love this. Hoping it lasts a little bit longer so I don't have to repurchase, but it is super affordable, guys. I usually get mine on Look Fantastic using my discount code, so it makes it super affordable, less than a tenner normally for this, and it lasts me quite a while as well, considering how much I use it. I'm very grateful for how long it lasts me. But yeah, if you want to have a little shop on Look Fantastic and save yourself some money and get yourself some summer must-haves, then my discount code is LFTFSammyLou. I'll leave it on the screen and also down in the description for you guys. And then lastly, for our base products, we've got the RCMA No Colour Powder, and this is our progress. We've got some nice steady progress here. We are moving along swiftly and hopefully we'll be able to finish this by the end of the year. Let's jump into our 4 powder products: our brow powder, our highlighter, our bronzer and our blush. We have a 1 gram decrease in our Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. Let's see the progress in the pan. This is how we're looking. Like, we are getting there, guys. It's probably going to take us another year to finish this, but I'm so proud of the progress here. No weight change for our NARS Laguna bronzer, but let's see the progress in the pan. I'm starting to see a slight dip in the center, which is very promising. And yeah, we're seeing movement in the pan now, which is good. We're seeing like a little bit of a dent appearing here. We love it when we can start seeing the progress in the pan. We've got another 1 gram decrease in our Benefit Cookie Highlighter. So let's see the progress in the pan. I am doing so well with this highlighter. I mean, it's like a year and a half almost like that we've been using this, potentially by the end of the year, but I'm a little bit doubtful. Maybe in my 3rd year of Project Pan, I'll be able to completely pan a highlighter. And there is no weight change for our EX1 blusher in the shade Pretty in Peach. However, disaster has struck, guys, because after I finished filming my last update, as I was going to take the photos of my products for the sort of update comparisons, I dropped it and it broke into like 4 pieces. But since then I've tried to sort of like press it in. I don't have any sort of solution to press it back into place, so I have just been sort of trying to sort of like press it into the pot, keep it there and sort of use it bit by bit. But this is where we're at, guys. It's been a disaster. I am going to try and press it as much as I can into the pan again. We haven't had any weight change, which means I'm thankful that we haven't lost any of the product during this disaster. But yeah, guys, this is now going to be slightly harder to show you the progress, unfortunately. I am going to try and press it as best I can and see if we can get back to a place where we can see the progress. Yeah, it's just one of those things, unfortunately. Life is lifing at the moment. Then got the NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've used 2 grams of product this month, making this now 66 grams. We have a 1 gram decrease in our Pixie Brow Tamer. I use this every single day, basically. It's just a gorgeous, was meant to be clear brow tamer, but because I use it with my brow powders, it does tend to change colour over the course of me using it. But it is meant to be a clear brow gel, and this is now 13 grams, meaning obviously we've used 1 gram this month. Because my scales don't have decimal places. Like, it could be 1 gram usage over the last few months, because I don't think there's been any weight change since the beginning of the year with that, maybe at the start. But yeah, so I think that's sort of like lots of little usages building up to that 1 gram completed now. We've had no weight change for our Nano Lash eyelash serum, but oh my gosh guys, I absolutely love this, and I've now started using it 2 or 3 times a week as opposed to every day. I absolutely love what this has done to my lashes. My Nano Lash full review should be up on my channel by the time this video goes up, so if you want to check out my full review of this and see me from start to finish, me using it over the 8 weeks and seeing the progress in my lashes, definitely check that out guys. And again, you can use my discount code on Look Fantastic to get this, because it is absolutely phenomenal. And I haven't been weighing my mascaras, to be honest, but we're using the Maybelline Sky High mascara at the moment, and we are very much so enjoying it. We've got no weight change for our Colourpop Just a Tint lip crayon in the shade Gimme Schmore. It's on my lips right now. I absolutely adore this, and I've been using it a lot. It's now got to a point where I've had to start screwing it up. This is the amount of product we have remaining. Yeah, we're doing well with this one, I think. Even though there's been no weight change, we're doing pretty well there. And then I've also been using the Clinique Chubby Sticks in the shade Super Strawberry this month. This actually has a 1 gram decrease in it. That is how much product we have left. So not long to go on that one, I don't think. I have been loving having the 2 lip products in Project Pan, to be honest, because last year we only used the 1 lipstick and it was very repetitive. I love the fact that I've got 2 different shades, sort of one sort of raspberry tone to sort of use when I want to look a little bit more glam, and then my natural nude one as well. So I have enjoyed having the 2 lip products in Project Pan, because it just gives me that little bit more choice and a little bit more variation. But I don't think I'm going to get much use out of those lip products next month, because I'm going to be doing a lip Project Pan for the next 30 days. But before we choose the lip products for that, let's just have a little conclusion from our Project Pan update for this month. We had no empties in our makeup this month, but we did have 4 skincare empties, bringing our total empties for the entire year now up to 15, which is so impressive. Considering we're only in May, I am very happy with that progress. So after the 4 empties, the 2 new products rolled in, and then also swapping out the 2 eyeshadow palettes, we now have 28 live products in Project Pan that we're going to be using for the rest of May going into June, and the next update on all of these and their progress will probably be around mid-June. As promised guys, I've got my lip product drawer right here, and we're going to select 30 products to use for our lip Project Pan. So here we have it. These are my lip liners, which I don't feel like I need to declutter. These are all the lip products that I loved in my last lip Project Pan, so these are staying. Everything else sort of needs to be tested and stuff, I think. My 8-hour lip cream can stay. I absolutely adore that. But I've got all of these new products here from Pixi. When they send me their full collections and things, so I feel like I want to try out all the different shades, all the different formulas, see what they've sent me and see what I'll actually use and what we can declutter, because if I don't declutter this, then none of it's gonna get used. So yeah, I feel like I'm gonna pop all of these new products from Pixi in and see how many products that gives us for Lip Project Pan. If I use the smaller ones in Lip Project Pan, then if I don't like it, I can gift away the bigger sizes. 18.19. Again, 8-hour cream, absolutely love this. Used to use it in my pro kit as a makeup artist as well, because these would cure even the crustiest of lips. Elizabeth Arden 8-hour cream, phenomenal. Right, we're on 19, so we've got 11 more to find, and I think maybe if I go to the back here and look at these new ones as well that I've got. So I've got 4 of the Annabelle Minerals Sheer Shine lipsticks. So I absolutely love the brown fig and the apricot. The apricot I actually finished in my Project Pan last year. So these are the other 4 shades that I have from them. And this is strawberry, dragon fruit, guava and coconut sheer shine. So let's try all 4 of these. So that brings our total up to 23 products. I've then got a NARS Star Woman lipstick. Let's try this one. So that's 24 products. These last 6 products I have here will take us up to 30. Let's see what we've got. This is the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Pencil in Dragon Girl. That looks so cool. We're liking pencils and crayons at the moment. Then I've got the Charlotte Tilbury Kissing Fallen from the Lip Tree in the shade Stoned Rose. So That looks really pretty as well. Then we've got the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Diamonds. This is in the shade Pillow Talk Diamonds. So it looks like a kind of sheer, balmy, glossy thing. So again, another Charlotte Tilbury product. Let's try it out. We've then got the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme Instant and Long-Term Lip Plumper. That sounds terrifying, but yeah, let's try that as well. That'll be interesting. The Iconic London Lip Plumping Gloss, and this is in the shade Love Struck. Oh, that actually looks gorgeous. Whoa, why have I never opened this before? This looks stunning. Wow, that looks really pretty. And then we've got the Inglot Sleek Lip Gloss, and this is the colour 25. So that looks really cute as well. I love that it's like a test tube. That looks so cool. And yeah, guys, that is my 30 products ready for Lip Project Pan. After they've been taken out, my lip products aren't looking as bad as they were. If we look back like a year or so ago, like when I was doing my decluttering in 2025, like this drawer was jam-packed of just loose, overflowing product. So I'm super proud of where I'm at with my lip products right now. And hopefully, yeah, give it a couple more times of doing Lip Project Pan and stuff, and I'll have just a select group of products like this that I really love and adore. So yeah, I'm really excited to do this. So yeah, that is my 30 products selected for my Lip Project Pan, and don't worry guys, I've taken your thoughts on board from my last Lip Project Pan. This one's going to be a lot more detailed. Every single time I'm wearing a new lipstick, I will be filming myself in it so that you can see it and so that I can give you my full thoughts on it. So it will be much more detailed, and there will be a dedicated video, I don't know, either at the end of June or beginning of July, there will be a dedicated video just for the review of these Lip Project Pan products. Then we're going to look at the bins and wins from these 30 products, what I'd recommend, what I wouldn't recommend, what I'd avoid going forward. And yeah, I'm just going to give you my thoughts and opinions on them, guys, and that video is going to be, like I said, coming at the end of June, beginning of July. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're enjoying Project Pan 2026 so far. There's loads of different components with my pantry stuff and my cooking and everything else like that. I'm also planning to do a summer sort of budget look at like how you can do sort of like cheaper days out and how to make your food shopping go further in the summer holidays, things like that. So I'm excited to bring the budgeting aspect into the summer soon. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying Project Pan 2026, guys. I know it's been a little bit different, but I hope you are enjoying it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for the love and support on my channel at the moment. It means the absolute world to me, and hopefully I'll see you really soon for another video. Take care. Bye.